For a long time, guys, and I have never seen one do something like that before. That was weird. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Wild Huckleberry. See our beautiful place out here with this blue sky shining. See that bright ball of fire? It's going to be warm today. We're supposed to get up to, oh gosh, close to 80 today. It's going to be extremely warm. I'm wearing a long sleeve under this, but I really don't think I need it. It's like 60 degrees out here this morning now. It's feeling good this morning. I don't know. The cold weather, they say, is coming back for a shot, but I can't tell looking at our forecast at all that we're going to get below 60 for a high, so that's not too bad. I think 49 is like our lowest low, so that's not a cold front, guys, not compared to what we've had. So anyway, I'm gonna go in here today. I want to start down here with the chickens this morning, even though the goats are really upset with me right this minute because I'm not coming right down there to them as I should. But I want to come down here because I just want to talk about something real quick. If you guys have been around for a while, you'll know that I have fought at different times with this chicken door that I have. I've had problems with it, and now sometimes it was the batteries would run out, and you know, the cold would get it, and things would happen. And then Randy suggested that I loosen the screws on it, because his father-in-law Dutch had that problem, and so I loosened the screws on it, and then it gave me another problem a little bit after that, so I messed with the screws some more. And I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to jinx myself right now, guys. I'm going to jinx myself. But this door has been opening every morning. I've not had any problems with it in, oh gosh, I will say 3 months at least. Though I have had problems with this door, and Beaver is not a sponsor of the channel or anything. Good morning, Farkas. Beaver's not a sponsor or anything, but man, I mean, I paid 90 bucks for this door, and you know, it was not one of the expensive ones, but it has worked great. And I mean, not having to come out here and worry about how early I get out here to let the chickens out, and not having to worry about them getting shut up at night if we accidentally forgot to come shut the door or something, you know, or anything happens. It's a great peace of mind for me. So I just had to mention that it really isn't it's, you know, it's not the most expensive door, but it's worked great for me. It's, you can tell it's fading out on the front. I mean, how long have I had that door up there for? Gosh, I don't even know. Over a year, I know, a year and a half maybe. I don't know. I have to go back and look at some of the old videos and see when I put it on there. I very well remember when I put it up there, but one of the best investments I think I've ever made, right there, guys, right there. A chicken door. And the cows are mad at me now too. So I tell you what, while we're down here, we'll just go ahead and give the chickens a little goodie. And Farkas will continue to say good morning. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. I'm probably just going to give them some wormies this morning. There we go. Now they've got their goodies. And they're happy. They love those wormies. Those black soldier fly larvae. Well, I'm telling you what, I did a short on one of those barn builders the other day, but of course Big Hoss is going to get in the way, but it's just the way that the green is so iridescent. Let me do that again. She's right in the sun. Of course, then Farkas gets in the way, but that green is so iridescent on their feathers, and it's so gorgeous. I just think it's pretty, pretty, pretty. And then this girl right here, whoops, sorry guys. This girl right here, I think probably has some Orpington in her. She's a barnyard mix, but she's got to have some Orpington in her just by the way her tail feathers are and her puffy butt and all. She's built like an Orpington. See, there's my as Lee calls her, lovey adjacent right there, and they're built very much the same. And I'm pretty sure the guy that we get those from has Orpingtons, so because I think he really likes Orpingtons, along with the Cochins and the Americanas. So, all right, just wanted to tell you guys that I really like the way that door has worked. It's turned out to be a great investment, even though it's, like I said, it's given me a headache at times. Yes, it has, but not to the point where I've ever, well, okay, that'd be a lie. There has been times when I thought about getting rid of it. But it still has worked out great. It's working. And I can't argue with working, you know what I mean? So, anyway, I'm headed up here to feed everybody. Yes, good morning, Natasha. So, I'm going to put in here real quick. Monday morning I came outside, and you see how beautiful it is this morning. Well, Monday was very different. It rained all day Sunday. And so, let me put a clip in here right now. I'll just put it in right here to show you what Monday morning looked like. Alright guys, gonna show you Monday morning, and we have a little fog going on. Okay, maybe not a little fog. Look up here at the animals. I mean, you can barely see them through all the fog. It's pretty thick. Can't even see, I mean, you can't even get a hint of where the sun might be up there, because it is just too foggy. Well, fuss at me, girlfriend, fuss at me. She said, shut up and go get me something to eat. I just wanted to show you how foggy it is this morning. It's crazy to me when we have this much fog. It's just foggy, foggy, foggy. And I'm glad I'm not driving to work in it this morning. It rained all day yesterday, and it was about 34 degrees this morning, which is kind of bad because Lee came out and almost slipped on the steps because they were actually icy, even though it was above freezing. These girls are so noisy. All right, well, let me go feed. I'm just going to give you a little update on our weather this morning. So there you go. Tuesday morning was similar. It was not as foggy, but it was foggier. But Monday was, whew, it was bad. Couldn't believe how foggy it was Monday morning. I'm glad I didn't have to drive to work. But I actually haven't been to work and won't be at work this week because Sonia, anybody who joined the live on Sunday or watched it afterwards knows that Sonia was sick. And it turns out she did have the flu. She's trying to figure out, I hear a girl doing the egg laying song up that way. I want to figure out where she is. See if I might have to go see if I can find some eggs. But anyway, Sonia, she's over it for the most part now. She's still a little woozy. She's still tired, but her head isn't hurting now, and she feels a lot better. I took her to the doctor yesterday, and I'm taking some preventatives to see if I can keep from getting it. I would love to not get it, but I decided I wouldn't go into work and try to take anything to anybody and get everybody else sick. My boss has already been sick, and so I don't want to get her sick again and, you know, cause more problems, get everybody else sick. That's not what I'm shooting for. I'm not trying to get everybody sick. But anyway, so think we're past the worst of it for Sonya, and hopefully I won't get it. Just feeling a knot on Luna's ear, but I thought it might be a tick, but it's just a knot. Okay, Thor, it's all right, Bubba. He's fussing at the cows because they're standing there behind him. They're between him and his water. But anyway, this video, I got a little bit to show you some things I did for the chickens. I'm so glad I finally got that done for the chickens. And we'll see how it all works out with them. But Thor, he's such a stinker. But anyway, so guys, give me that thumbs up if you would. Just if you're watching, give us a thumbs up. It helps. Comment, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. We are growing. I'm enjoying watching us grow, and we just want to keep sharing, keep going. So you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you later. Just headed down to feed the cows this morning. Thought I'd show you real quick. Had a short on this the other day, but there's my stinker boots. There he goes. He's down. He's got what I didn't realize when I first saw him up there is he's got steps. He's got a good little staircase to take him down so he can get down there and up and down a whole lot easier than I thought. But I don't like it when the goats get on top of the hay. That's one reason I like this method, because it kind of kept them down, but not in this case. Well, this morning I showed you boots on top of the hay bale. Well, this afternoon it's Boots and his mama Valkyrie fighting over the top of the hay bale. Somebody's gonna get hurt up there fighting like that. Hope nobody falls and gets their leg hung in the wire or anything. Crazy daggum goats. Even up there that high, and Boots is gonna rear up on his mama like that. That boy does not have much respect for his mama, does he? He needs to be taught some manners, doesn't he? Anyway, just going to show you that these two go at it. He messes with his mama all the time. I don't know what the deal is. I mentioned in the last video that the chickens like to lay in between the rabbit cages, so I should get some hay and put it in here. So I did this morning. And what do you see right there? They knocked the hay around so much, they still laid on the table. But they did lay an egg there, as I very much suspected they would. And I haven't put this on the garden yet, so the damn chickens have been digging in it. Chickens will dig in anything and everything, y'all. Okay, I walked up here to check on the rabbits, and I found this girl in the oddest position I've ever seen a chicken in my life. I've seen them doing some weird things, but very weird. I put it out as a short today, but it'll be yesterday when this video comes out. So I'm going to insert that short right here, because I want you guys to see how she looked. I just walked up here and found this chicken laying this way. What exactly is going on here? That is her head right there beside an egg that I know she didn't lay. She's breathing, but I don't know what the heck she's doing. Why would she be like that? Somebody tell me. Okay, so why in the world was she upside down with her butt in the air and her head curled under her right beside that egg? I've had chickens for a long time, guys, and I have never seen one do something like that before. That was weird. You never know what your chickens are going to do. And now she's just a singing. Hope you could hear what I said over her. Okay, I have been saying for a while that I want to change out these nesting pads in here, and I have not done it yet. Well, finally, I bought some while I was getting feed at Atwood, so Now I got to get the old ones out, put the new ones in. And I am going to say that I bought these hemp nesting pads, and I highly do not recommend them. They are not the best. They hold water too well, and they kind of fell apart really fast. So don't buy those. Checking earlier than I needed to. Okay, there we go. This side is cleared out. Now I'll put them back in the other side. Or I'll put them back in this side. Hold on one second though. All right, these are the ones I got originally, and these are the ones I'm going with now. They don't last super long, but I think the chickens like these the best. So I've experimented with 4 different kinds, and these seem to be the ones that the chickens like best, so I'm going with their choice. And there are 10 of these in each box. I actually have 24 boxes, 12 on each side, so I don't fill up the last 2. I just leave those 2 empty. And I also got 3 more eggs out of the coop, so where I had 4 eggs, I've got 7 to move around now. Alright, here's what they look like now. I'll give a little extra light. As you can see, I have the eggs in there, but now this is what it looks like. They will like that much better. As I said, it'll leave 2 on each end, not done. They'll like those better, and hopefully, with it warming up, they'll lay in the nesting box more. We'll see. They usually like to lay in here, but I don't think they have liked what I've had in here for a while. It's not been in the greatest of shape, and those hemp ones just were awful. Alright, I got the second side done. As you can see, they're all in there. And another thing I will add to that, I've told you guys before, this is an industrial nesting box that was in a chicken house. And so it has this back at the back where, see how that you can't really tell it, but that's slanted to the back, and it would be, the chicken would lay the egg and it'd roll in there, and then it's got an empty space down the middle, and they'd have that on an angle, so it would roll down from one end to the other, and it'd be easier to collect the eggs. But these nesting pads are large enough that they cover that back spot, and I don't lose any eggs to rolling back there. So now I got me a nice pile of old nesting pads and trash, but I got them changed out. It's about time, and I'm kind of mad at myself for waiting so long, but you know how things go, guys. And the next day update that there are 2 eggs in here. Not unusual for it, but they have definitely been in here digging. This one is kicked up big time, but look at the ground. Look at all the fake straw that comes off. I got some of that on the ground yesterday, but I didn't get it. I didn't get it way out here. They have been kicking around on it, checking it out at least. So hopefully that means they'll lay more eggs up here. But we'll see. Only time will tell. And I'll let you guys know how that goes too.